Good morning, TikTokers. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're doing good today, wherever you are. The air is not as thick and dense as it was yesterday. Um, there's still an overcast, but nowhere to the level of what the particulate matters were yesterday. Because yesterday it was something from an apocalypse. I thought I went on to the Star Trek, the flight, and I thought I was in up in the stratosphere. It was something else. Holy smokes. Very eerie, very eerie. Definitely something to mark history as far as episodes, weather, historic weather episodes. Yeah, I don't know where all you people are. Mr. TikTok, in all due respect, Mr. TikTok, these people that do not have real genuine accounts, get them off of here. You got a lot of not good stuff, a lot of not good stuff. But for the real good stuff, for the good people that are here, you know what? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yesterday the air was so thick in the Northeast. I'm in New York State, where I live. For anyone who's familiar with people from other countries, other cities, other states, and so forth. Um, all right, the main attraction is Times Square. You know, so I am 70 miles north of Times Square, and where the fires were, the Canadian fires, they were 3,000 over 3,000 miles away. So that's like 5,200 kilometers. So yeah, and for anyone who thinks that global warming is a hoax made by a certain political party, I think you should really kind of open up your eyes and gain more knowledge as to real facts, not to what you're hearing. Hold on one second. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back. But I'm going to show off on another subject. Well, I'll get back to the weather. Um, the wildfires that started, they started from the heat, from the dryness and from the heat. So, um, you know, and now we're in hurricane season. Hurricane season starts June 1st. So, hurricane season, we are going to be having, we're going to be having a bad hurricane season. That's what's going to be happening. So, um, places that are along the coast, they're going to be hit pretty hard, So, but it's all man-made, right? Because people don't want to believe that global warming is real, you know. But we can only do our part as far as not, using, not buying excess. So that's what we could do. But today, watching the news, I became aware that they have now passed the Teal Law, or the Teal Act, whatever it is, to honor that young woman, Gabby Petito, because she had teal-colored eyes. I don't, this is no disrespect to the young lady who was a victim of domestic violence, no disrespect to her family, but race plays an important factor on how laws become approved and how laws are accelerated to be approved when it's someone of the non-melanated complexion tone. I go back to the story with my son. 2015, I wanted to report him missing. They wouldn't even take a report. Right? And he experienced all kinds of trauma, which affected me because I was the one trying to, make it happen. So they basically, race plays a big, big, big important factor when it comes to law. And if you think otherwise, you know what? you should take off your rose-colored glasses. Because, like I said, they wouldn't even report him. They wouldn't even take a report. The New York State troopers, the darlings, they wouldn't even take a report that he was missing. And I explained to them that, listen, he's relapsed. He's got some issues. They wouldn't even take a report. They're real gems, real gems. But for all their screw-ups, now it's become a national story. My story is a national story. Because to experience and witness what I saw, absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, snap, I'm watching this. Hold on. Oh, just saw something on the news. Shannon Doherty, poor girl. But getting back to, yeah, race plays a big part. Race plays a big part. So when you're of the fair complexion, you know, you get a connection. The fair complexion gets a connection to get things that go in their favor. All right? And if you think otherwise, take off your rose-colored glasses. Yeah, so, like I said, getting back to the situation with my son, I put it all over social media, went batshit freaking nuts, posting everything that was going on. And you know what? Now they're starting to make incremental changes now. So, yeah, race plays a big factor. And if you don't think so, like I said, wake up, wake up. Because the connection complexion, that's what it comes down to. The favoritism and the nepotism is very prominent, very prominent. And gee, I wonder why. Well, have less inadequate services for people of a minority race, but provide carte blanche for the non-minority race. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. So, you know, for people, I say, you have any dealings with any type of agencies, make sure you record them. Make sure you record them every time you speak to them. Yeah. But anyway, that's crazy. I'm gonna, on a different subject, I'm gonna show my project here, what I'm doing, because I could do a lot of different stuff. And I hope these people, real people. Hold on one second. Because this real person's going to keep talking about real life stuff. And if they don't like it, well, you know what? You know, get your acts together and make improvements to change the lives of people. You know, not to just change the selected few, you know, the selected few that get passes all the time, you know. Hold on, I'm going to show my progresso, not the soup. Hold on. I did this. I gotta fix it up. I have a problem doing the arms, but I have to. There's a template that, you know, you can make, you could sell, but I'm getting there. But anyway, that's the progress. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Flip the camera. Flip the camera. Hold on one second. Woo. Whoa, here I go. So, yeah, always speak up. Always, you see stuff, speak upon it. You know, you gotta go like this. Keep the Fugazis out of here. Record everything. Yep. on another subject, right? I'm going to talk about a law that I'm going to write. I'm going to write it, and they've actually taken my ideas and they've turned stuff into law, which I know because, you know, when you become a widow or a widower, they need to pass a law called the Widower Protection Act, so that there's no disbursement of any estate assets or whatever. Because what happened here with my situation, after I found my husband unalive, well, his son came. He was taking the tools. He wiped out everything in my shed, everything, right? I was like, here, take the tools. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I basically went into like what you call like a fugue state. A fugue state is where you kind of like, you're present, but you're not, you know? So, yeah, it was just a crazy thing. It was the craziest thing. But that's going to all be resolved, yeah, because unfortunately, I was in a situation where it was, oh, fugazi, yep. Oh my God, crazy when I tell you how sick and, yeah, you know, and I feel bad for them, I really do. But now everything will be worked out through the courts. But yeah, the Widower Protection Act, for when after you become a you lose your significant other, one full year before there's any estate settlement. Now, what happened here? My husband had no will, right? While I was in a state of not knowing what was going on, because right after he died, my son relapsed. It was like, oh gee, okay, anything else? Come on, let's go. Anything else? I got through it though, right? So, yeah, I released property, which I didn't have to do. Gave the kid money, which I didn't have to do. But I did the right thing, and then what his son decided to do, there was this hideous RV, like, yeah. RVing was not ever my thing. It was always like, yeah, that's what he wanted to do, and he went and bought it, and yeah, we went and, hold on. Yeah, so then his son was supposed to continue making payments. His son and his son's girlfriend, now the wife, they decided they weren't going to make the payments. But what his son went and did, you know, he enhanced his girlfriend's anatomy because that was a priority, you know. 3 children there in the family, two that she brought in and one that they have together. But, you know, body enhancement is more of a priority. You know, big diamond is more of a priority than taking that money and putting it aside, you know, and then a new Cadillac or a new, that's the priority. But, you know, common sense, where's your common sense? They don't have any. So, anyway, it's all going to be resolved through the courts. You know, so it's definitely a law. I'm going to write it up, and it's going to put it through in New York and have it go international, have it go nationwide, because there's so many people that once they become a widower, I can honestly say that you're not, for me, I could say like I was functioning, but I was like on autopilot. But, you know, I got involved with the Fugazi from day one, and nothing but lies and deception. So now everything that was accumulated here, it was because of me. Because if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have lived as long as he did. And that they know. So I built because I'm a solid person. I have a strong, steady footing, strong, steady bearing. You know, I've been like this my whole life. So, you know, yeah. I kept it all afloat. But it's all going to be resolved. But yeah, there's a whole lot of smack that people try to bring up. They could smack it. They're going to smack it, but then they're going to get smacked so hard back with it that their head is going to spin and it's going to keep spinning, you know? So I tell people, when you meet somebody, you do a full credit background check, which I didn't do. You do a full background check. And you watch. You get your popcorn, and you watch, and you watch. And you take your time, and you watch. See, I rushed into it because I experienced a great deal of trauma right before that. That's another legal issue that's in the works. Yeah, Mr. Geppetto, you know what? I got my foot right here. Yep, I do. Yeah, so, just whoever you deal with, just make sure you got to do a checkup from the neck up. You got to open up their head. You got to go inside with a ultralight, and you want to know everything. Because what I did, like I said, I jumped into a situation. I jumped into a situation because I had experienced a great deal of trauma. And so, yeah, I was thinking like, oh, he's my hero, big, strong guy. Oh, he's going to be my protector. Protector? Yeah. Protector. Yeah. A protector. An umbrella would have been a protector, you know, keep me out of the rain. The raindrops that would drop in, like the insane raindrops. Wow, I survived that. And that's part of a big story too. So, yeah. I say to women, they come with you, they come to you and they have BS and they start lying from the onset, they gotta go. They gotta go. Because don't think that, oh, my love is gonna change them. Oh, but they work so hard. Oh, or women get the thing, oh, but we have great sex. Oh, they work hard, we have great sex. Oh, he helps with the bills. Oh. Yeah. You know what? The only thing that changes is they're going to be their underwear. So, yeah. Women, protect yourself. Even men. I mean, I know stories where, you know, somebody was lied to, and they thought they let's put it this way. That box of chocolates, well, the sweet that they picked up turned out to be nothing but a sour bite, you know? Just sum that up really quickly. Because people lie, and they lie to other people, and manipulation is something that it starts at such a young age, you know, and then if you have parents that are lying and manipulating, and then the kids see it, well, it gives them like a green light. Oh, I could do that. You know, my mom and my dad did that, you know, and everything was okay with them. Oh, you know. Yeah. Manipulation manifestation. I get spoken word on that, but that's going to be part of something else too. But yeah, everybody, just be careful who you deal with. Don't take any wooden nickels. If somebody lies to you and you find out early on, like I said, get the parachute and jump. Go. Run like run like your back was on fire. Don't stay. But I hope I made people laugh. And for those who don't like what I have to say, well, you know what? The situation should have been addressed from a long time ago. Long before the Patricia Kubas administration came into the picture, okay? People. Yeah. Imagine you marry a woman, you lie to her from the beginning. The whole family knows that you're lying. And then when they pass, you want to scoop in and you want to like do like a clean out. Yeah, that's all going to be resolved. That's all going to be resolved. Yeah. Keep away from people that, like I said, that lie to you, and go with your gut. See, I knew something was going on. I knew stuff was going on, but because of my son with his addiction issues and the stuff I had going on here, digestion, chronic anemia, it was like a laundry list. So yeah, I was like, well, let me just continue with my domesticated duties, and then it was like, okay, you know. So you don't fool people. You think you fool people. They know what's going on. And women know what's going on. Men know what's going on too. But a lot of times it just becomes more of like it's kind of like where it's a garage that you pulled into, or you're the garage and they pulled their car into your garage, and so you're like, well, I'll stay with this model because I don't want to go search for another model, putting it in a very, very non-adulterated type of vernacular, okay? But anyway, hope everyone's going to have a good day. I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to show what's going on outside with the weather. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to put the camera. Okay. It's still foggy, it's still smoky, but nowhere to the level of what it was. And there is a red cardinal there. You won't be able to see it. So as far as it zooms out, it's still smoky. Still smoky. But like I said, nowhere as bad as what it was. Nowhere as bad as what it was. I'm not even reading comments. I don't know. Hello. Who's ever. Okay, the red cardinal flew away. Not long after my husband passed, there was a fox. Fox was on the deck, and then the fox was in my driveway. 3 times I saw the fox. Now foxes represent sneaky, conniving people. So spirit was warning me, but because of everything that was going on, I really didn't absorb the message, because I'm usually very sharp with that because I'm a very highly spiritual individual. So yeah, like I said, Fugazi Nation, but their Fugazi is going to be very hazy now. That's what happens. Play around with people, F around and find out. F around and find out. Well, they're finding out now, and it's not my problem. And now the courts are going to make them find out even more. So, yeah, imagine doing that. Hold on. Yeah, Fugazi Nation. Fugazi Nation. Anyway, this real person, non-Fugazi person, non-BS person who keeps life real, keeps everything about my life real. You know what? You just have to pray for people like that. That's all you can do. Pray for them. Pray that they never attempt to get stupid with somebody else, because it might result in a not good situation for them, you know? So, but on that note, I got things to do. I got plenty to do. I'll be back. Stay safe out there. Stay hydrated. Always do the right thing by people. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't manipulate, because, you know, it's what all you know, you know. The thing with the honesty is your story never changes. You don't have to make alterations to your story, because the truth doesn't need a cover-up, okay? There's no cover-up involved with the truth. With lies, there's cover-ups. That's where the stories change, you know? Anyway, have a good day. I'll be back. Thanks who's ever watching. Stay safe out there. Wear a mask. I would strongly recommend wearing a mask. I have to go out and put my mask on. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye.